federal government. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. No word yet on whether the Justice Department will appeal. The U.S. military sending more help to fire crews battling dozens of wildfires in western states. A total of 4 Hercules aircraft from Nevada and Wyoming joining the fight. In Colorado alone, at least 6 fires with costly ripple effects for businesses.
There's people camping all the way out into October because they have weddings scheduled that were at a resort area that's been burned up by it.
South of Denver, the 3rd largest fire in state history has destroyed over 100 homes. Thousands evacuated in Northern California, and in Utah, part of a highway shut down by fire near a popular fishing reservoir outside Salt Lake City. Investigators in Britain now think a couple were accidentally poisoned by the same nerve agent that nearly killed a former Russian spy earlier this year.
What authorities are trying to do right now is connect the Skripal case and this case. Specifically, try to find out how this new couple came in contact with the same nerve agent. And is there any more of this Novichok out there?
Fox's Benjamin Hall in London. Tropical storm Beryl formed today, but far out in the Atlantic Ocean. It is not expected to last long enough to threaten any land. In New York, I'm Lisa Brady on Fox News Radio.
Need fiberglass or mineral wool pipe insulation? We got that. Searching for metal or PVC jacketing systems and accessories? We got you covered. Need foam glass for your hot oil system or white poly or flex for your chill water system? We got that too. Campbell Insulation Specialist LLC has all your mechanical installation needs covered. From piping and duct insulation to caulking, mastics, and elbows. We even design and fabricate specialty installation pads. Call us today. We offer free delivery. Campbell Insulation Specialist LLC. 706-277-7968.
With a look at local news, I'm Larry Gibson. The Whitfield County Sheriff's Office and the GBI are investigating a Sunday shooting in Tunnel Hill where a white male was shot twice, tortured, and burned, according to a press release from Sheriff Scott Chitwood. The individual was able to escape and went to the hospital where he was treated for his injuries. Christopher Tyson Rollins and Kristen K. Weaver were charged with aggravated assault, kidnapping, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, possession of a firearm by convicted felons, and possession of meth. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's newspaper or go online at dailycitizen.news. More about the mess of Sean Hannity is on now.
In the whole country. Our immigration laws are a laughing stock all over the world.
ICE has strayed so far from its mission. What it's turned into is frankly a terrorist organization of its own.
They're not going to be able to restaurant. They're not going to be able to stop at a gas station. They're not going to be able to shop at a department store. The people are going to turn on them.
Holding them accountable. Sean gets the answers no one else does. Freedom is back in style. Welcome to the revolution. Behind-the-scenes information on breaking news and more bold, inspired solutions for America. Now, is it the St. Peter Strzok who was put on the Mueller special counsel team? Yes. All right, St. Peter Strzok. And this is not the only time he managed to find the text feature on his phone either. This is the same Peter Strzok who said Trump is an idiot, Hillary should win 100 million to 0. Now, Mr. Inspector General, that one is interesting to me because he's supposed to be investigating her for violations of the Espionage Act at the time he wrote that. In March of 2016, he's supposed to be investigating her for violations of the Espionage Act, and he can't think of a single solitary American that wouldn't vote for her for president. I mean, can you see our skepticism? This senior FBI agent not only had her running, he had her winning. 100 million to nothing. So what if they'd found evidence sufficient to indict her? What if they had indicted? Is this the same Peter? He wasn't part of the interview of Secretary Clinton, was he?
He was present for the interview.
I think the overarching point here is that this whole issue's got to come to resolution. At some point, Special Counsel Mueller and his team, I hope, will wrap up the investigation and clear the air one way or the other whether or not there was collusion with the Russians. questions. This is a cloud that's hanging over the country and certainly hanging over this presidency, and I do hope that happens.
All right, hour two, Sean Hannity Show, 800-941-SEAN. If you want to be a part of the program, Trey Gowdy, rightly pointing out everything that we have been asking, questions now that we've had to go back for many, many months. And it's interesting to me, very interesting to me, the Trump critic and, of course, CNN commentator, fake news commentator, James Clapper, is out there saying what he's saying. I think he wants it to end. I think it's wishful thinking because I suspect that he knows when they get to him and his work and handiwork, if you will, and that of Brennan and others in the unmasking scandal and the spies that were inside the Trump campaign, that it's going to get a little too hot in the kitchen for him, and he probably wants this to go away, which it might eventually now happen. Joining us now, his book is out in next month, early next month. It's called The Russia Hoax, The Illicit Scheme to Clear Hillary Clinton and Frame Donald Trump. Greg Jarrett is here. You know, I guess the thing that is so amazing, I'm looking right now at the particular chapter where you actually have the text messages between Strzok and Page. Right. And Peter Strzok is the lead guy in the Clinton investigation, is there in the interview of Hillary Clinton, is there in the interview of General Flynn, and he's also at the forefront. He's the leader of the Russia investigation that we're now finding started way before the official start date, because we know that Michael Caputo, who's going to join us in the next half hour, that he was approached by a Russian with a felony record through the Yazoo as an FBI informant, and basically saying they had dirt on Hillary Clinton, and then that's how the meeting with Roger Stone took place, but nothing ever happened or came of it. You know, Peter Strzok is the guy who changed the language of the exoneration statement, which initially found that Hillary Clinton violated the law and committed crimes, grossly negligent. He got on his computer June 6th and changed the words gross negligence to extremely careless. And who was bending over his shoulder, helping him with that language? His mistress, Lisa Page. And then two other people were in the room helping, but they're concealed by the Inspector General. And nobody asked the IG, why are you hiding their names? All we know
about one of them now.
Yes.
What is it, Gladstein?
Yes. But there's several. One is called a lead analyst, the other is called lawyer number one, the other one's lawyer number two, so we're not quite sure which is which.
I hear there may be as many as 25 other agents that are in the same boat as Strzok and Page that also had involvement in a lot of this.
It may be. You know, the interesting thing about the changing of the statement that found that she was guilty and then changed the language is that James Comey was asked about that and confronted with his initial statement in which he found her grossly negligent, and he said, you know, I don't remember writing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember writing that. How could you not remember the most important part of the entire investigation?
So the Hollywood Reporter had a hit piece out on me today, and apparently they're upset with the use of the word acid wash when I talk about the hard drive. So the headline is, Sean Hannity can't stop repeating one of Trump's biggest lies. And then they go through that I said, and how many times I say acid wash.
Mm-hmm.
I usually say delete, acid wash, bleach pit.
Right.
It's a term. Do you see any difference between using a software program, BleachBit, that is designed to remove all forensics, meaning any ability for anybody to find old emails or anything on a computer? Is there any difference? Would it be an accurate description to say acid washing the hard drive clean?
They are functionally synonymous terms. If you ask the founder of BleachBit or the designer of it, he'd tell you that.
I've interviewed him, and as a matter of fact, he has told us that.
Yes. So they're identical terms, synonymous. But this is typical media trying to pick apart small things because with no difference at all.
But here's how they say it. They don't deny my claim.
Right.
That it happened. They write, the FBI, in a report released in September 2016, 2 days before Trump's first reference to acid washing, explained what happened. This is their explanation. An unnamed employee of the company that maintained Clinton's private server, they could have added illegal private server.
Mm-hmm.
They could have said the one that was hacked by, at least 6 foreign entities, including confidential top secret information. They didn't put that in there. Anyway, Platte Rivers Networks, they forgot to comply, with a December 14